Alright, sorry for the mishap. We had to switch phones, technical problems, but we'll leave off where we started. Like I was saying prior, these are directed to use on a 3-tab asphalt composition shingle, not a laminated. But we're still going to use it, so we're not over manipulating these shingles anyway. Let's start and we put it in right here. Hammer down. It doesn't hit it flush, so we got to go back on top of it. Hammer it down to get a flush driven nail. We're going to do that all the way through. Which at this point, I'm pretty sure it's evident that we have way more than 2 fail points here, but severe granular loss is going to be an issue as well. Tearing from where the roof snake's hitting the bottom edge of that shingle, which is going to be a common view from my identification of roof surfacing damage through Hague Engineering. Would be considered a lot of footfall traffic, which another thing too, while I'm doing this, I kind of want to explain a few things too. During the initial assessment here, when we mark this damage, you know, because of the condition of the roof, I know a lot of times it would be considered wear and tear, but when you actually have a laminate delaminate and rip off, that's from a causation. That causation can only be wind. Now, if it's footfall, you're going to see stuff on the bottom of the shingle like this, for instance. And the reason why we cannot classify these laminates being blown off as footfall, because you're walking down, you're not going to rip up from walking on it, okay? So that we can only determine being a causation of wind. So we mark that and classify that as well. And I'd be more than happy to share some examples through Hague Engineering's example book to show what wind damage on a laminated comp shingle looks like as well, for more of our evidence package here. Couple more and we'll get this thing securely fastened, and then we'll document more. Alright, we got it securely fastened here, and a few things I want to point out. We did our control area here. As you can see, just from doing the installation here, you got a lot of granular loss, but just seeing how much comes out now after we've done this, and we're not seeing a lot of noticeably visible creasing, but still doesn't mean it's repairable. So now we want to go back and we want to notate and count our points of failure. Like I told you in the beginning, there is 8 possible failure points in doing a repair. We're going to count these tears as one. There is multiple tears, but that's one form of fail. We do have tears on 1, 2, 3 shingles by doing this one repair, okay? Well, we also have our material transfer that you can see right here on each shingle, the one that we removed, and right here, that is 2. Okay, so that's 2 major fail points, but it's happening on both shingles. We see a lot of granular retention. I wouldn't necessarily call that a fail point at this point because it's not creasing, but the tears, that's plain and simple. One repair is simply not going to work on this roofing system due to the age and condition and favorability of doing a repair. So will this repair successfully restore the property back to pre-loss conditions? Absolutely not. So I think we can all agree, if we pay attention behind the desk watching this video, that we can all agree it's a failed repair. Why we would be asking to go back and refer to our original estimate that we sent in during the first process of this claim, because a full replacement is the only way that this will get restored back to its pre-loss conditions. And secondly, if we move forward with the repairs, especially with the chimney flashing, without extending coverage to the shingles, we can't guarantee that there's not going to be an issue, because we're going to be manipulating, and we do know that we don't know whether or not this customer has code coverage, but we do have to abide by code compliance. meaning saying if we do this, we can't guarantee it, we can't warranty it. It's going against manufacturer speculations. But can you guarantee this? That's the question we have for you. But we would love to have you back out here to reassess this, or if you just want to go by our video, we'd love to talk to you out here in person and make sure we get this customer taken care of what they deserve. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day.